Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the EBM Scholars Show. Today is a little bit different. I'm with my daughter, Faustina Marie. She is just a little girl, 6 months old. Why am I here on the show with my girl? Couple reasons. Number one, I'm just alone at home. My wife and the other kids, Claire and Benedict, they're just out. They just went to the market a little bit to get some groceries, some few things. So I'm just at home and I have to make a video. What should I do? Can I stop and just wait? I'm in the mood of making video, so stay tuned. We are together with Faustina today on the show. She's about to fall asleep. I gave her food. She's good to go. But also this one brings me to another topic, the topic of today. Today's topic we are talking about as a father. Raising a little girl, what does that mean? Okay, are you ready or you are tired? You are ready to sleep? Okay, let's do the show. And then, after that, then you can fall asleep, okay? If you fall asleep on the way, good for me. I can make more video while you are sleeping. So, many of you, you know the book about Dear IJEAWELE. I talked about a little bit about this book from Chimamanda. This is one important book I'm going to talk about, and the book is about, I want to explain from Chimamanda's book, Dear IJEAWELE, How to Raise a Girl or Feminist, whatever, to other books which I've written before this one was published. One is to letters to my unborn daughter, Faustina Marie. So this is Faustina. So I wrote this book and published the day she was born. So before she was born, I wrote this book. And this is a book for Claire. Claire is my other daughter. So why I'm connecting all these books and related to Faustina? So let me tell you the reason behind of this book. It's a very short book. Chimamanda mentioned why the book was written. So it is started as follows, the reason behind from New York Times. A few years ago, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie received a letter from a childhood friend, a new mother who wanted to know how to raise her baby girl to be feminist. Dear IJEAWELE is Adichie's letter of response, 15 invaluable suggestions, direct, warmth, funny, and perspective for how to empower daughter to become a strong, independent woman, filled with the compassionate guidance and advice. It gets right to the heart of sexual politics in the 21st century, and it starts a new and urgently needed conversation about what it really means to be a woman today. So this was just a letter. Someone writes you a letter and you respond. So the response of the letter from Chimamanda, it turned to be this book. This book is 45 pages or 44 pages. Basically is about, yes. Oh, no, this one is, it is 63 pages. But it's 63 pages, but you see how the book, how tiny it is. So if you compare with the book I wrote for my daughter, Faustina, you see how mine is a little bit bigger, but mine is just like 45 pages, kind of that. So mine is just like 45 pages, as you can see the book. So this one, when I had my wife is pregnant, and we know that, so I started writing messages to my daughter before I was born, like what does that mean, coming to this planet Earth and being a girl, being a woman down the road. So it's kind of like how Chimamanda was trying to explain, but this one is a recent book which was published in May. Faustina was born on May 19th this year, 2019. So this is Claire's, one of the book I wrote about Claire. Was published last year. So this book, Claire Faustina, Claire Francisca, the happiest girl on earth, I have written so many letters, and all these letters are messages. So one of the messages I want to read today and explain to you when I'm talking about the messages, how to raise a girl, what does that mean for a father? So these are some of the things. So this was on Women's Day. World Women's Day, so I wrote one of the letter to Claire, and I'm going to read this letter. So excuse me, I'm not good into reading. Is like some, you know, some people, they are good into reading and someone to listen very well. I'm not that guy, so bear with me if I make any mistake. I'm good into writing, not like into reading to someone else. So here is the letter. My dearest daughter, Claire Francisca, in the past few weeks, we celebrated your brother's birthday. I gave him one message regarding respect to all women and mothers around the world. I would like to quote some of that for you. Here is the quote. No matter what, respect all women and mothers all over the world. They are our civilization. I had the opportunity to experience every stage of your mother, Marie, when she was pregnant. From the morning sickness to labor pains and childbirth. I was in the labor room. What I saw and experienced completely gave me the new perspective and more respect to women and mothers. I looked back and thought of my mother who went to the labor room and had 13 children. Women and mothers are the most caring individuals on the planet. The love and the care they give to newborns, no sleeping at night, being with them all 24/7 and bringing up infants to the adulthood is outstanding. Benedict, never take for granted anything your mother is doing for you. Never take for granted to have Claire as your sister. How you treat your sister, Claire, and your mother, Marie, will be the replica of how you treat all women when you grow up. Claire, I always say, I know I'm not perfect, but the closest person to perfection I've ever known in my life is my beloved mother. Therefore, the respect to my mother means respect to all women worldwide. The same applies to you, Claire. The way you treat your brother Benedict and me as your father will be the replica of how you'll be treating all men around the world. Respect all men and fathers like how men need to respect their sisters, mothers, and all women everywhere. One important thing you need to know, Claire, is that I had the opportunity to be raised in the family of 7 girls and 6 boys. Long time even before the so-called women empowerment Beijing thing started. And my parents did women's rights by action. All children were treated equally. All children have had the same opportunities and resources. My parents gave us all equal opportunity, equal education. Boys had to wash dishes, cook, gardening, and so forth. There was no job description for girls and boys. We were all children. Such kind of childhood upbringing is what is defining me today. My Princess Claire, never in your life plays a victim role or play a gender card. Always compete on everything on merit basis. God has never created a child who is not well or a boy or a girl. Never underestimate yourself. You are God's masterpiece. Claire, you are born in a different era. The era of artificial, fake, and materialistic life. The world where social media makes women objects instead of human beings. This is the era where the look and the appearance of women go beyond humanity. Please don't be trapped into that. You are so much better than that. If you respect yourself, respect your body, understand who you are as a girl and a woman, you'll be very respected. The worst part is when you don't respect yourself, you will lose it all and no one will ever give you any respect. One last thing. I wish majority of people could understand one important thing about women's rights and empowerment. Many people fight the wrong war. If you empower a boy, teach him to be a man, to respect a girl and a woman, we will end up with a family without injustice against women. Happy International Women's Day, Claire. It's me, your loving Baba, Ernest Boniface Makulilo. This letter, I wrote it last year. And this is kind of messages. So I have so many messages I've been able to do and put into this book. So this book is all these kind of books, some of these letters. So it's just the letters I'm addressing to my kids. You never know when I'll be available, when I'll not be available. So that is one of the letter, which is just like the same way like you write one letter or as a response and you turn it as a book. So this is one of other letter, for instance, I wrote to Faustina before she was born. Let me quickly look at it, but I don't want to be too long and things of that nature. Okay. Yeah, so these are some of the letters, like when my wife was pregnant, things of that nature, and expressing, yeah. And when she came to the world, this is the letter what I wrote while we were in the labor room before she was born. I wrote the letter. Welcome to the world, baby Faustina Marie. My dearest daughter Faustina, I'm very much thrilled to finally meet you and hold you in my hands. It had been a long wait, 274 days to be exactly, until your debut day today. Welcome to our family and welcome to this wonderful world. Today is Sunday, May 19th, 2019. It's one of the most important days for the rest of your life. It's your first day to be on this planet. You were born at Overland Park Regional Hospital in Kansas City in Kansas at 12:53 p.m. with the weight of 7 pounds 9.9 ounces and 20 inches long. My beautiful princess, your full name is Faustina Marie Makulilo. You need to know the meaning and the reasoning behind your strong name. You are named after Saint Faustina Maria, a Polish Catholic nun who earned her title of Secretary of the Divine Mercy. Your middle name is Marie. This is your mother's first name, and Marie is the French version of Maria. Your mother happened to be a Catholic nun, Catholic sister for about 12 years. She chose her religious name as Sister Faustina. That's why you call it Sister Faustina. My beloved daughter, your name Faustina comes from a Latin word Faustus, meaning fortunate, and others say lucky. Yes, you are the luckiest and fortunate child to be in our lives. Our family is fortunate to have you. We are lucky and blessed to be in our family. God has blessed us to have you and raise you to be an understanding human being. What does it mean to be a baby? It is a wonderful opportunity ever to happen to you. You come on this planet with a very clean, just like an empty DVD. As your father, I have responsibilities to love you very much, teach you right and wrong, guide you in a proper way, introduce you and guide you as God wants us to bring you up to what He wants. It's not easy at all to be a father. There are so many times I might be wrong. I will apologize and always try to be a better father. I will make decisions which you might not like them, especially when you become a teenager. Just know I will do the things for good intentions in making you a better person and see you succeed in your life. You have a wonderful big brother, Benedict, and a loving sister, Claire. They have been waiting for you since they knew your mother is pregnant. You have so much fun with them. You'll have so much fun with them, and they will be there for you for the rest of your life. Your mama is so amazing. Being pregnant for 9 months and being in labor is no joke at all. Above all, she is a loving and committed mother. One thing I have to do for both Benedict and Claire is writing book and give it to them. I wrote a book, A Loving Father, which is this one, in case you didn't know. And most of the letters are for Benedict. On Claire's 30th birthday, I wrote and published a book, which is this one. Claire Francis is the happiest girl on earth. Yes, your sister is the happiest person I've ever known. To make it fair, I've written the book about you, titled Letters to My Unborn Daughter, Faustina Marie. I will publish it soon. Once you get older, you will enjoy such kind of book. I love you so much, my baby girl, Faustina. Welcome to the family. You are here now. You are loving Baba Ernest Boniface Makulilo. This letter was written on May 19th, 2019, the day she was born, and that is the picture. And this is the book I was planning to publish, and that is the published book. So this kind of books which I'm writing is the same concept on how you write a letter to encourage someone else, encourage someone to be a good father, encouraging your mother, encouraging your daughter, help your daughter to understand the future. But above all, we do not know when is our end day of this life. So if we do not know the end of our life, why can't we write something, what we wanted to tell our loved ones before we go to our Father in heaven? This is a challenge for you. Anything you do, make sure that you make it as an opportunity. Just assume today you are 25 years old or you are 50 years old, and while you are looking some of your all the things from your father who is no longer here on planet Earth, you find out your father wrote over 100 letters, and maybe like a book, whatever. What will be so much happy to learn everything your father wanted to tell you before he dies, or your mother before he passes away, decided to write something like this one. So you don't need to think that you have to be a perfect author to have the perfect message, perfect wording. No. Write anything comes from your heart. Why do you love so much your daughter? You love your daughter. You want your daughter to succeed. You give advice. Write the advice you want to give to your daughter. Study hard. Write that advice. The same way Chimamanda Adichie wrote this advice to a friend. A friend asked, okay, I have this newborn daughter. Can you help me how to give the advice? You have been given advice to your friends. Why can't you take all the advice of being to your friends and you write a letter? Write a book about the advice you have been given. Don't focus about the perfection. Just focus about what comes from your heart. Don't think about the perfection of the grammar. No, just do whatever you do. So, this is the book about how you can empower your girls, whatever. I didn't want to talk much about this book because he's a boy. I have other advice, a father to have a boy, but these books are full of advices on how to raise a girl. What does that mean for me as a father? To have now 2 girls and 1 boy, what does that mean? So, if you want to know more, just click on the subscription button on that side and continue watching this video and share the video with your friends and to everyone. But remember, you have to make sure that you take opportunity to write books. Okay. After reading all these letters about her and Claire, she is asleep now. So, okay, that's good. So I'll keep making more videos. I will put her to bed on her whatever, and then I'll come back here, make more videos. Today, I'm going to make at least 4, 5, 6 videos. I'm that much motivated, making more videos, making sure that I give you something which I know and something you can be benefiting from you. So again, thank you so much everyone for being part of this journey of educating others, educating about family, educating about opportunities, educating about scholarships, educating about how to lose weight, educating how to get scholarships, how to get immigration visas, whatever visa to come to America or go to Europe, how to become American citizen or become Canadian or other kind of opportunities. But the last one, how you can be able to write and self-publish your books and put them on Amazon. So thank you again everyone, and all the best in your opportunities and the years to come. This is Ernest Boniface Makulilo, EBM, the founder and the CEO of the EBM Scholars, talking to you from my home office in Belton, Missouri, in the United States of America. Goodbye, everyone.